I'll start by saying neutral was a myth to me, low, but I felt like my general game plan fell apart since Nabster always flip jumped out down for her. Which is how I got my joggers going to Marth. Really had no clue what to do about that, so I switched to car. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes when we watch. I think you rushed that Nair a bit too much. The fact that Mr. Nabster here did grab here. I think he had enough time to go for first hit of Nair. But even then, I wouldn't recommend first hit of Nair because of the percent that he's in. So what would have been a good option, Prowerr, would have been possibly falling up air. Falling up air into up tilt, and then you can carry on the juggle from there. The fact that you did the Nair... Never mind, scratch that, you got a jab after. I still think he could have reacted. It looks like he could have reacted afterwards. Nah. No, it doesn't look true. I think at this point right here, he could have easily just spot dodged. So yeah, like I said, the better option would have been the falling up air, which would have actually been a true and more optimal combo at low percent to start that damage build up. Fortunately, you got the grab. And I say fortunately because you could have really avoided that. But Hassan's reaction was a bit slow there. Too many grabs. No. That going off that platform was like that. It takes too long, Prowerr. Way too long. So he's let go. He's doing his stun gun here. At this point, it's fired off. Fast. Drop down from the platform and do down air. Drop through the platform. You would actually shaved off half a second, maybe a second, instead of going around it like that. And I think he tried for a back air. Yeah. And not only that, you should realize, and I can see that you're going for a back air because you felt like it would reach, but at that point, it's not. It's not, because you look how far you are. And not only that, he's pulled out his shield right now. That's what I'm saying. I think drop down from the platform would have been better because not only potentially Dare could have hit him, you could have also just grabbed him. But at that position, you're too far. Another thing, right here. On platform, general habit, I would say for mid to low players is, sometimes high players too, high level players, is to shield on the platform. You are at a beautiful angle. And why is this? It's because you could have jumped and did reverse shield breaker. Jump, if you did I think you're waiting for a roll here. You're reading and reacting to something that hasn't happened. Instead, you should have reacted to the shield. And what's the best way to react to a shield at that place? Would have been, from that position that you're in, is to reverse shield break. Because you would have put yourself at the edge of the platform. And he won't be able to roll past. He can't block it. He can't jump it. Because you can react with the releasing it. And he can't fast fall either. His only option would have been to hopefully jump back. And that's only if it's either to hopefully parry it or jump back. And that's only if you don't release it at the time that he drops shield. Yeah, you do. Platform gameplay is vital. Just as much as it is when you're on the ground or in the air. See, I don't like that jump. It rubs me the wrong way. You're burning your double jump, putting yourself at disadvantage, when you don't need to. He was nowhere near you for you to use that double jump. And yeah, you're fortunate that Hassan, for some odd reason, decided to go for grab, but you could have easily been pressured with up air. Be careful with the choices you make. Only do it if they're utterly viable and necessary. Yeah, the roll. You jump, you air dodge, too preemptively, I must add. Go for the ledge again, but you roll into the position that he's in. I don't know if it's another situation where you hard read that he might dash in, so you'd roll past. He's already there. It's easier for a person not to do anything than it is for him to do something. Hassan could have just stood there and waited, and that's what he's done, and you did all the work for him. Backer, where was it? You're going off, you're both off. He's burnt that very bad, shot. It was nowhere near you anyway. This is the point. As soon as to be honest, even before he fired it, just because he started holding and charging that shot. Yeah, I am. I'm doing viewer battles. This is the last VOD analysis, Amrox. Just because he's holding the charge shot like he was, and you being below him, you can just see that's not gonna hit you. Do the back air, dude. Have more confidence with your game plan. What happened to my music? These roll-ins as well, they're really catching you out. Mix up your tech situations on the ledge and on the stage. Yikes. I can see why you did it. Was it necessary? Definitely not. You should have just held. You could have held the stage. You could have waited until he latched onto the ledge and then go for a ledge trump right after. From what I've gathered so far, Prowerr, you're very, very preemptive as a player. Your action first, and I mean, I can see this because I was exactly the same way in my playstyle. I used to always go for the hardest reads, and you really remind me of my Marth in Smash 4. Definitely. But it's not the way to play Marth. Certainly not. That could have been a fair. You need to read his options more. But I understand why. Look, that fair would have killed him, right? At best, at worst, sorry, it would have traded. If it traded, you're at a low percent anyway. You could have made it back with an up B. Yeah, you could have made it back. Alright, you're getting too greedy for this kill. Way too greedy. Slow it down. Look at what he's doing and punish accordingly. Nice down tilt. Bad nair. That was a really bad nair. You saw this time the preemptive flip kick. He did it there again there. That one was way too slow, way too late to be doing it. You gotta match your timing and rhythm with the opponent. Music too loud? Thank you. I'll turn it down. That should be better. Yeah, you are, bro. You are. You really... you're too fast-paced. All this... You can see it from the way you're moving, dude. And these rolls, that roll as well. Now you've lagged your roll out because of unnecessary options. You need to see what is what is necessary, what's not. You really gotta pull the gear back sometimes. There's in Smash, you can shift the gear forward, but you also have to learn to put the brakes on at the same time and shift the gear back. Otherwise, you're gonna lose control. It is literally like driving a car. You're gonna lose control. You're gonna lose momentum, and you're just giving him the game. I'm not gonna lie. Cloud might have been a better choice, understandably, because he felt like Marth wasn't going well. Cloud would have possibly slowed your momentum a bit more because of you having to get yourself to draw limit out. But the thing with Cloud, he has a whole different playstyle compared to Marth. Marth is a zoner, while Cloud is more oppressive as a character and thrives from combo startups like down tilt and up tilt. That should have been an upper. That backer was too... It was in a very bad position to do it. Very bad position. You need to be at a more safer distance to be throwing out those backers, and when you're doing those backers, do it at max distance to make sure it's safe. Rushing it. Too many short hops, dude. Look, he's on the ledge. Just stay down. Stay grounded. You're covered. You were actually at roll distance there, so you'd have had roll distance on the ready. What you could have done is covered most of the options at that point with F tilt. Too many short hops. You're not really respecting Zero Suit's landing options. Sometimes you have to give respect to the opponent's moves. That wasn't bad, although it's because he fucked up. Sure, cross slash might work, but also B reversing limit beam would have been good because it lingers at the edge. And I think it's safer. You gotta slow down, man. And stay a bit more grounded too. You haven't used down tilt or dash attack once. Not once. Alright, let's go F smash. Okay, there's your down tilt, which is good. Lovely, that was a good up here. You should have watched him. Look where he's fading. See how he faded into you. God damn. Look, you still won the game, but it was messy as fuck, man. Really messy. Yeah, that's another thing. Flaming's right. No, I'll be out of shield. Sorry, Smash fills the counter, which is actually better for you, I would say. But at the same time, it could be worse because of the way you're moving around. not the moving around, sorry, the way you're throwing out options and moves, it'll work out better for Zero Suit because she can just keep a distance, wait until you throw out a move, and then punish with her really good combos. So you should realize, because of how small the stage is, it's that much more important for you to take care of the options you take. It's just unsafe now. Nothing wrong. Listen, nothing wrong with just empty falling. So not throwing a move out and just landing next to him and going for a grab. Especially with the way you were playing right now, which is like 15 fucking aerials at a time. I bet it's hard, man, but this is the only way you learn, isn't it? Yeah, so with all the fucking aerial shit going on, you gotta mix up some of those options. And like I said, that's putting the brakes on sometimes, which actually would work out in your favor. Alright, good limit beam. Nice, that was a nice B reverse. No, why? Not needed. Why'd you do that up B? Look, just land. Land. Or, if you're really worried about him doing whip or something, then wave bounce, air dodge back towards the ledge or towards the edge. Preemptive fair as well. Hassan, like I just said in the game before, all he has to do is just stand there, let you do all the work, and then he'll punish. And that's exactly what you're giving him, Prowerr. Nah, flip kick. Oh, she died again. There you go, that's better spacing. If he rolled, you would have lost, but lucky for you, he didn't. Grab. Oh, that would have been excellent. But you were too late on the second grab. Nice fair, you're gonna lose your limit, so you decide to burn it. Look, if it's gonna go, let it go, you know? If you use it and it's at a position where you can get harmed, just don't use it. Yeah? Don't. Or, yeah, actually don't. If he's at high percent, then maybe up B, the climb hazard. That way you get out of the situation, you could potentially kill him, and you know, that's that. But you decided, look, oh, I'm gonna fucking run out of it now. Let me just burn it. Keep your neutral, dude. It's not exactly free if you do use it. Remember, he's ready for you to use it too. It's not only you that knows the countdown for it. Now you're barely with limit, and you're a stock down. So I think the better option is being more defensive and out camping Zero Suit, then you're dead. Yeah, it's. You've seen it now, from watching it back with me. Movement needs to be halted. I think next time upload, when you go into a tournament again, take the tips that I've told you, which is to hold back a bit. You know, watch your spacing, watch the moves that you throw out, and watch your opponent. I think you need to watch him more than you're watching yourself, and react according to your opponent. And once you do all that into a tournament, and you know, feel free to submit again, and we'll see the difference from this VOD compared to your new one.